Hello fam, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and in today's video I'll be teaching you how to make your liquid soap at home. This liquid soap, you can use it for domestic activities at home and it help you save money. So for this process I'll be using 25 liters ingredients. The ingredients is for 25 liters production. But this 25 liters production, you can use it to produce 30 liters worth of liquid soap. So I started wearing my face mask. So I was not having gloves, so I'm not using gloves. If you're having sensitive skin, please make sure to put on your glove to avoid reaction. I've been doing this process not today, so I was not having glove. I had to go on with this video. So yes, first I started by mixing my Nitrosol. Nitrosol was the first ingredient I used, and there are other ways to prepare your liquid soap ingredients, but this is the way I prepare mine. This is the way I've been preparing mine. So yes, and before I started this video, I've already done the measurements of what I needed. So by my side there's 25 liters of water by my side. So every mixture I'm doing in this video for this process, I'm collecting water from the water I've already measured, the 25 liters of water I've already measured. So the first ingredient was my Nitrosol. I mixed my Nitrosol. This Nitrosol serves as thickener for the liquid soap. Then the second chemical I'm using is my soda ash. So all the dry ingredients, you make sure to mix them with water. So water is more of like the major ingredient for liquid soap preparation, because everything you are doing, you use water to mix. It helps the mixing process. So yes, this is me mixing my soda ash. So preparing of liquid soap, this process, mixing is another important part of liquid soap preparation. So because if you don't mix it properly, you won't get your desired results. One side won't be properly mixed, like it won't come out very well. So you have to mix properly. Yes, so I mixed. After I mixed my soda ash, I poured it into the major bucket I'm using for the production, and I kept on mixing. So you just keep on mixing. It's not a difficult process. Just keep on mixing in order to get your desired results. So the next ingredient is my caustic soda. My caustic soda, it's, when you get the ingredients, it looks like sugar. Just like the way the texture of sugar, that's how this caustic soda look like. So now I'm mixing my caustic soda as well in the other small bowl. So after mixing, you allow it to dissolve. So everything you're mixing, the chemicals you're mixing, you make sure they dissolve before you pour them into the main bowl you are using for your production. So make sure they dissolve, and you just continue to mix. So this is caustic soda. So I'm mixing, I'm waiting for it to dissolve, and in the process of me waiting, I'm just stirring my liquid soap. So yes, it has dissolved. So you pour it into the main production. Pour it into the main production and mix. So you mix very well. You can see me mixing it very well. So the next ingredient is our SLS, which is our sodium lauryl sulphate. This ingredient looks like rice. When you see this, it looks like rice. So when you get your ingredients from the shop, you see it looks like rice. So just pour it into the bowl and allow it to dissolve very well. So while it's dissolving, we are mixing our major production. We're mixing it very well in order to get our desired results. So yeah, our SLS has dissolved. So I poured it into our main production bowl. I started mixing. If you can see from the video, you see that after pouring our SLS, the major production has started foaming. It's foaming because of the reaction. So yes, you just keep on stirring. So it has started foaming and foaming up. So I just kept on stirring the bowl, stirring the production. Then this is my foaming booster. Foaming booster is a clear liquid. You see, it's very clear, like water, but it's not as light as water, so it's clear. So I added my foaming booster into major processing bowl. So after adding, we keep on stirring again. At this point, the soap is not getting the bucket I'm using is getting filled up. It's getting filled up. So I just kept on stirring and stirring and stirring and stirring. sulfonic acid. Sulphonic acid is a dark liquid. You can see it is dark. So this is our sulphonic acid. So at this point, I'm adding my sulphonic acid into my major production bowl, like bucket I'm using. I'm adding my sulphonic acid. So after adding my sulphonic acid, I kept on stirring again. Kept on stirring and stirring. Please, if you have watched this video to this point and you enjoyed this video, please do well to subscribe, like, and comment on my video. Thank you very much. Yeah, so keep on stirring. So at some point, the bucket I'm using was not enough, so I had to transfer it into a bigger drum in order to be able to have it to continue. So yeah, I've changed it into a bigger drum for me to have more space. Yeah, so you can see that now the mixing is very easy. So now there's to mix properly. So the next thing I added was my coloring. For this production, I use something green color. There are lots of color, and you choose to use green because that's my color of preference. So you can get any other color you want that you like for your production. So it's a thing of choice. Any color you want, you can get and use for your production. So we are almost done. So this is just me stirring after adding the color, and you can see that the color, like the liquid and content it has changed totally. Before it was just plain, but now it has changed to the color that was added to it. Then after which I added my perfume. So there are lots of perfume, just like we have lots of colors in the market. There are lots of perfume, but my preference, I'm using lemon because I love the scent of lemon. So I'm using lemon for this production. So I added my perfume and I stirred. I just continue to stir the liquid. So the last thing I added was my Formalin. It serves as a preservative to preserve your liquid soap for a long time. So this was not an instant production. So after producing it, I had to leave it for like some hours before it settled, and this is our end results. This is our finished products, and this is your liquid soap. You can use it for domestic activities, you can use it for washing of dishes, you can use it for mopping of your floor, you can use it for just domestic activities. So thank you very much for your love, for your support. I really appreciate it.